If you're dreaming of a summer getaway filled with scenic mountain views, thrilling adventures, and some hidden treasures, look no further than Gatlinburg. Today, we're exploring everything this charming mountain town has to offer with Caroline Bean, Public Relations Manager for the Gatlinburg Convention and Visitors Bureau. So Caroline, welcome.
Hi, Pete. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So I love, visiting Gatlinburg. What would you say is the best way to enjoy the outdoors in Gatlinburg this summer?
Well, being surrounded by three sides of the Great Smoky Mountains, you've got over 800 miles to go and explore, which is really just incredible. And whether you're looking for just a nice walk in the park, or if you want to do something a little more challenging, you can definitely do that and get set up for that. But alongside that, we've also got plenty of outdoor adventure, not in the mountains. We've got mountain biking at Ober, and we've got zip lining at Ober, and we've got mountain coasters. And one of my personal favorites is being on the water. I love being on the water. And we've also got some whitewater rafting that we're really excited to showcase this summer as well.
Wow, a little bit of everything for everyone there. What would you say would be a few must-visit attractions for visitors to Gatlinburg?
Of course. So Anakeesta is really, really beautiful, and I'm going to say their Astrolumina show is just one of the coolest things I've ever got to experience, and it's up on the mountain, and it's kind of a light show and noises, and you're kind of just walking through, and it's very immersive, and that's really, really incredible. And then of course Sky Park, they've got the longest elongated bridge, and that's really cool. They've got a new smash burger restaurant up there, which is just phenomenal and so good. Other than that, the aquarium is really special. I grew up going to the aquarium as a kid, so it's always cool to go back and see all the things they've still got and the new things they've added. We've got the penguin parade, and personally, my favorite is the sea turtle Sally. So I love going there and seeing all that. And that's also perfect, if it's a rainy or a gloomy day that you just want to maybe do something a little more indoors. That's a perfect place to go as well.
Yeah, plenty of things to do indoors, outdoors. Can you share maybe a hidden gem that visitors should experience?
Absolutely. So the Great Smoky Arts and Crafts community is the largest independent organization in the U.S. And a lot of people really don't know about it, but it's an 8-mile loop of artisans that you can go and check out their handmade work, and it's just really incredible. And I also want to point out that in the month of May, they actually do an event called Hands-On, which is where you can go and take classes from these artisans and sort of have that memorability to take home with you. And it's just really, really special and a great event to go and immerse yourself into our culture and really support these local artists.
Oh, that sounds very cool. So are there any special events happening in Gatlinburg over the summer?
Well, we actually have the very first July 4th parade. It starts right at midnight, July 4th, and we are celebrating our 50-year anniversary this year. So it's going to be bigger and better than ever, and we are just so excited. And I can't wait personally. I love the fireworks and all the things, lighting up the mountain town. But that's one of my favorites and one I'm really looking forward to.
So if somebody's watching this and they want to plan their trip to Gatlinburg this summer, what would you say are some of your top tips, and where can our viewers go for more information?
Yeah, so Gatlinburg.com is really going to be your one-stop shop for everything, whether you're looking for lodging, shopping, dining. You can check out day itineraries, you can check out blogs from past visitors and things, and maybe sort of pick around if you're interested in what they were doing. So I think that's a really helpful tool. And while you're there, you can also download our app, Visit Gatlinburg, and that's going to be a great way for you to get around the city. If you don't want to pay for parking or whatever you're looking to do, we have a free trolley system. So that's really incredible and a great way to navigate that as well.
All right, it sounds great. Well, Caroline Bean, I feel like we're ready to pack our bags, head down to Gatlinburg. Real easy drive from the tri-state area here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.